Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will look into top 15 current affairs MCQs. So these MCQs are relevant for all the government exams. So let's start with question number 1. Question number 1, Sitwe Port is located in. So Sitwe Port is located in, correct option is option D, that is Myanmar. So Sitwe Port is a port which is located in Myanmar, and it is very important when it comes to Sitwe Port because India has recently gained operational control over the port, and it is going to be the second overseas port of India after Chabahar Port, which is in Iran. So D is the correct option, that is Myanmar. So Sitwe Port is located in Myanmar. So D is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 2. The Finance Commission is constituted under which article of the Indian Constitution? So the correct option will be option number B, that is under Article 280 of the Constitution. Finance Commission is constituted, and it is constituted by the President of India, and President of India appoints the members of the Finance Commission. Recently, Manoj Panda has been appointed as the member of 16th Finance Commission. So that's why Finance Commission is in news. So the correct option will be option B, that is Article 280. Now let's move to question number 3. Gangor is primarily celebrated in which of the following states? So Gangor is a festival which is celebrated in, correct option is option C, that is Rajasthan. So it is celebrated in Rajasthan. So C is the correct option, that is Rajasthan. Now let's move to question number 4. Question number 4. Which of the following private sector bank has recently opened its new branch in Lakshadweep and have become the first private bank to do so? So recently, HDFC Bank has recently opened its new branch in Lakshadweep, and as you all know that our government is also promoting tourism in Lakshadweep. So that's why HDFC Bank has opened its new branch in Lakshadweep in order to assist the local population and also the tourist as well. So the correct option will be option number A, that is HDFC Bank. So A is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 5. Recently, who has been appointed as the new coach of Indian women's hockey team? So the correct option will be option number B, that is Harinder Singh. So she has been appointed as the new coach of Indian women's hockey team. So Harinder Singh, he has been appointed as the new coach for Indian women's hockey team. So B is the correct option, that is Harinder Singh. Now let's come to question number 6. Question number 6. Consider the following statements. First we will look into the statements. Statement A. Article 124 of the Indian Constitution prohibits retired judges of Supreme Court from practicing before any court or authority in India. Statement B. In the Constitution, it has been mentioned that retired judges cannot hold any position in the government for 2 years. So which of the following statement is correct? We have to answer. Now first we will look into statement A. Statement A says Article 124 of the Constitution prohibits the retired judges of Supreme Court from practicing before any court or authority in India. So it is a correct statement. The judges who are retired from the Supreme Court, they cannot practice in any other court or in any authority in India. So A is the correct statement. When it comes to statement B, it is an incorrect statement. It's because nowhere in the Constitution it's mentioned that the retired judges cannot hold any government position, and there is no cooling off period also mentioned in the Constitution. So B is an incorrect statement. So the correct option will be option number 1, that is only A. So only A is the correct option. Now let's move to before moving to this first I would like to give you a knowledge bite that any retired judges of the Supreme Court of India can be called back also to act as a Supreme Court judge if the Chief Justice of India allows to do so with the permission of the President of India. So this is an extra knowledge related to this question. So please remember the fact. Now let's move to question number 7. Which of the following statement is correct with regards to Kalakadal? So first we will look into the statement. Kalakadal refers to the coastal flooding caused due to local wind activity and is caused by swell waves during pre-monsoon or post-monsoon season. Statement B. Kalakadal is a type of tsunami. Statement C. The word Kalakadal means the ocean that arrives as a thief. So we have to give the correct option. We have to give the answer related to the correct statements. Statement A says that Kalakadal refers to the coastal flooding which is caused due to local wind activity. So that it's a correct statement. So basically it is a local, Kalakadal is a local word. Basically it's related to Malayalam language, and basically the floodings which happens in the coastal areas of Kerala, so that refers to Kalakadal, where the due to the activity of the local wind, the waves, the sea waves arrives, and basically those waves are called swell waves, and due to this the flooding happens, and it happens during pre-monsoon or post-monsoon season. So A is a correct statement. When it comes to statement B is an incorrect statement because Kalakadal is not a tsunami. It just happens due to the wind activity, the local wind activity in the coastal area, and it is only limited to a particular area only. So it is not a tsunami. So B is an incorrect statement. Also, the word Kalakadal means ocean that arrives as a thief. So C is also a correct statement. So the correct option will be option number 1, that is both A and C. So A and C is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 8. Longte festival is celebrated by which of the following tribal community? So among the following, the correct option will be option number C, that is Nisi tribe. So they basically celebrate Longte festival. So C is the correct option, that is Nisi tribe. So it is, this tribe is basically they are basically available in the Arunachal Pradesh area, and this is the most populated tribe in Arunachal Pradesh. So Nisi tribe is the tribe which celebrates Longte festival. So please remember the fact. Now let's move to question number 9. Consider the following statements. Statement A, wholesale price index captures the average movement of wholesale prices of goods and is primarily used as a GDP deflator. Statement B, the new series of WPI has base year of 2011-12. Statement C, WPI only reckons basic prices and does not include taxes, rebate, trade discounts, transport and other charges. So which of the following statement is correct, we have to find out. Now when it comes to these questions are basically related to the UPSC exams only, because such patterns are only asked in UPSC exam, and primarily if I talk about specifically, it is related to the civil services exam. In such questions, we have to first find out that the fact, it is a fact based question, so fact should be clear. Now when it comes to WPI, WPI in India is basically calculated based on the average movement of wholesale prices of goods, and it is primarily used as a GDP deflator only. So statement A is a correct statement. So through WPI you will be able to find out that you will be able to keep an assumption that what will be the GDP of that country. So through WPI you can able to calculate, you can able to make some assumptions also. In India, the new series of WPI has base year of 2011 and 12. So B is also correct. So when it comes to statement C is also correct because the parameters which are used to calculate WPI, it basically includes the basic prices, and it does not includes the prices which are given after after inclusion of the taxes or any discount or any rebate, or after inclusion of any charges like GST charges or any transportation charges. It is basically the basic price. So all the statement is correct. So the correct option is option 4, that is all of the above. So the correct option will be option number 4, that is all of the above. So now let's move to question number 10. Question number 10. Where is the headquarters of International Monetary Fund, that is IMF? So the correct option will be option number B, that is it is in Washington DC, United States. So B is the correct option. So headquarters of IMF is in Washington DC, United States. So B is the correct option. Why it is being asked is because the IMF MD, that is Managing Director, she has been reappointed, and the MD is Kristalina Georgieva. So she is the new MD of IMF. So she has been reappointed by the board members. So the correct option is option number B, that is Washington DC, United States. Now let's move to question number 11. Question number 11, the hemophilia disease is related to the, so it is related to, it is a type of blood disorder. So the correct option is option A, that is blood disorder. So recently World Hemophilia Day was celebrated, and in order to create the awareness related to this disease, so it is a type of blood disorder. A is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 12. Which of the following has become the first country to roll out Men5CV vaccine? So the correct option will be option number B, that is Nigeria. So Nigeria has become the first country to roll out Men5CV vaccine. So this vaccine is related to a disease which is known as meninges disease, which is a brain disease. And in this disease, what happens that serious infection and inflammation happens in the tissue layer of the brain, and it affects the brain and the spinal cord. So recently Nigeria has developed one vaccine which is known as Men5CV vaccine, and this is the first ever vaccine which has been developed for this disease, and it has been developed by Nigeria. That is B is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 13. Question number 13, which of the following are included in the Green Credit Program which aimed at enhancing environmental sustainability? So recently Government of India has launched one program under the Mission Life in order to protect the environment, in order to enhance the protection of the environment so that it should be protected, and we overcome with the challenges like the extinction of the species, climate change, and other activities also. So there has been a certain points which is there included here, like tree plantation, water management, sustainable agriculture, waste management, air pollution reduction, mangrove conservation, and restoration. So we have to find out that which of the following points have been included in the Green Credit Program. So below options are given. So among the following, the correct options will be option number D, that is all of the above. So all of the above has been included in the Green Credit Program scheme of Government of India, where the government will focus in the tree plantation, water management, sustainable agriculture, waste management, air pollution reduction, mangrove conservation, and restoration. So the correct option is option D, that is all of the above. Now let's come to question number 14. Question number 14. Question number 14, Operation Meghdut is related to. So Operation Meghdut was a program, it was a program which was launched by Indian Air Force, and it was launched during 1984 when there was certain infiltration which was done in the Siachen glacier by the Pakistani forces. So this army operation program was launched by Indian Air Force, and the correct option is option C, that is this was an Indian Air Force operation which is in the Siachen glacier. So recently Operation Meghdut has completed its 25 years. So it is compulsory to know about Operation Meghdut. So C is the correct option, that is Indian Air Force operation in the Siachen glacier. Now let's come to the last question of this video. Question number 15. Thrombopoietin and hepcidin hormones are secreted by which of the following? So among the following, the correct option will be option number D, that is it's been secreted by liver. So thrombopoietin and hepcidin, these hormones are secreted by liver, and liver plays a very important role in our body. It basically purifies our body, and it secretes various hormones like thrombopoietin, hepcidin, bile juice, which helps in the digestion of the food, and other it regulates the hormones also in the body and helps in other metabolic activities. So this question has been asked in order to remember about the World Liver Day, which was celebrated on 19th of April. So D is the correct option, that is liver. So this was all regarding top 15 current affairs MCQs. Further videos will be uploaded very soon, and please give your feedback regarding the videos which we make. Please subscribe the channel, and please share these videos uh, with your friends, with your other students and other friends. Thank you very much for watching this video.